Okay, hello. Welcome back. Hello to Tony R, Corny Puddle. This stream also hello to Goober in Discord for asking for this stream. Welcome. This is the KIDDY Bubble. Are we live? Yeah, we are. I think. Are we live? Yeah, we're live. Right. This is the KIDDY Bubble from GKD, otherwise known as ZPG, the makers of the Unicorn or Lao Zhang or whatever his name is. The guy. Oh, if I just. I know. Yeah, here is the KIDDY Bubble. So, bonus stream because I've already streamed today. It probably won't be a long one because I need to get to bed. But this handheld came in last week. I didn't have much time to check in on it. So what I will say straight away about this device is it is surprisingly high quality. Like the shell, I was pleasantly surprised by how good this thing looks and how it feels. It feels very solid. Feels pretty nice. It's quite an interesting one. Because it's a Game Gear shape. We've not seen the Game Gear before. But as you will see in a moment, it's kind of not ready for the prime time global release for sure. Because I got mine for, I paid about $60, $70 for this. Unfortunately, I missed the first few minutes. And I had to buy a 128 gigabyte card with it to get the black one. Because otherwise I could have saved myself about $20 or something and got a cheaper one without the data card. I had to buy a more expensive one. In the box, quickly you get this nice green box. You don't get any. I don't think you get anything else. Yeah, you just get some instructions. I think a screen protector is not included. Yeah, because the screen or the front is quite an odd shape. You don't even get a cable or anything. So you get this stuff, and it's all in Chinese, so it's not ready for the prime time. I think in terms of not ready for a global release. I think $70 is a little bit expensive for this, in my opinion. Let me just line that up because it is a RK3566 device. Yet another one, and I think it's only got one gigabyte memory. I could be wrong on that. I might be wrong on that one actually. I need to recheck the spec. Let me just check it actually. But yeah, it is an RK3566, so a very very common SoC. We should know exactly what this does. There's not really anything, it's been used everywhere. This is a 3.5 inch display, 640 by 480. The screen unfortunately does not go to the edge. You can probably just see it there. Yeah, if I just hold it at that angle, you can see where the screen ends. So hello to Ania Goner, G3, Ian of course, Tony R, and there was someone else who I missed. Corny Puddle, yeah. Okay, and it comes in black and it comes in red. I think Gamma of Gamma OS fame has got the red one. It's got a 4,000 milliamp battery. It has Wi-Fi and I think it has BT, Bluetooth. It has all the controls that you see here. It has triggers, inline triggers. Yeah, what else? It has a HDMI out, which is here. Micro HDMI out. Brian S, yes, it is meant to resemble the Game Gear. So let's turn it on. So when you turn it on, right, it has this boot up screen, which is quite cool. But then it has this. This is like a Chinese OS, which is a mix of these two operating systems. So you've got Lovely Child, which is the Chinese. It's like the Chinese Linux operating system that is being used on a lot of these devices. I guess it's GameKiddy's the stuff that GameKiddy runs on, what they have installed on their devices, because I've got a feeling that this is used on the Game Kiddie, the Micro, the Nano one. I've forgotten what that was called. But I think Dead Fred, if you know that guy, Dead Fred probably knows more about that because he's an expert on those kind of devices. So you might want to check out his channel. But we've got lovely. Oh, what's going on there? Okay, yeah, we've got lovely child here, which is an incredible name for an operating system. But you probably recognize this logo here, which is the ES logo, the emulation station logo. So you boot into Lovely Child, and then you can switch between the two by going by pressing this or pressing a menu option in ES. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to restart the device again, and you'll see the Game Kiddie logo. What you can do, there's a little message that says, I'll just read it in a moment. There's a message down here. It says hold A to go straight to ES. So you can hold A here, and then it will go to Emulation Station instead of Lovely Child, which is way more familiar to us in the West. So it's a bit of a strange setup. I will, for the purposes of like this stream and just to keep things brief, I will not be covering Lovely Child because everything is in Chinese as well. So it's a bit more, it's kind of hard to use for me because I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't know what I'm doing with that. So yeah, if you want to look into Lovely Child, then be my guest. But I will stick with ESDE or ES Emulation Station, which is the interface you see in front of you. So they got their own skin, which is kind of interesting. And if I press start, we've got this very familiar, Linux style handheld interface, which you've seen before on Ambonic devices and all sorts of other devices as well. Neogona is asking, will it run Rocknix? I'm pretty sure if the Rocknix team got their hands on this, it probably wouldn't take them too long to figure out how to get Rocknix running on it. The same with ArcOS. If Kristen gets his hands on it, probably not a problem. Gamma does have one, so I think Gamma Core might be coming to this. I'm not going to speak on his behalf, but he does have one, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes with him. But they have sent out a few devices. I'm not sure if Rocknix got one, but I know Gamma definitely got one because he's posted about it on his Twitter. He got a red one. Right. So let's quickly go over the hardware. So we have this disc style D-pad. So this D-pad is a rubber membrane style. So it's the same top as the ZPG Unicorn. A1 Unicorn, but instead of using micro switches, they're using conductive rubber, so you can feel it's a bit more like a Mega Drive D-pad, and it's a floating D-pad, so you can see it. You can see it moving around. It has quite a lot of space to move around, and I know that this is a big feature for some people because this D-pad is quite rare. It's not been used in that many handhelds, and the Cube has one. The ZPG Unicorn has one. The Arc has one, and then finally this one. And then we have the buttons in a 4-button layout here on the right. So I didn't realize this, right, but the buttons are actually, I think they're styled like the Genesis or Mega Drive controllers. So we see that the top two buttons, the X and Y, they're just normal pill styles. And then these are kind of like... they're a bit smaller as well. The normal buttons, they're a bit more like Vita buttons, let's say, but then these are more like flatter. So you might, if you see it in the pictures, you might not notice it. I didn't actually realize until I got it in my hands that these two buttons are more like they're more like little little painkiller style tablets. So you'll see that is a nice difference. The menu button is here, and that is a callback to the Game Gear, I think, and that is quite cool that you have a menu button there. I really like that. Actually, is it menu? I think it's the hotkey. It's the RetroArch hotkey, I think. They've put it here, or the function button that you sometimes see on these devices. And then something I really like here, right, is this LED is, you can do the LED wrong sometimes. Where on this device, the KIDDY V10, this orange LED is really annoying. It's really dumb that they put this here, but it's a callback to the Game Boy, right? But this one, like the way that they've done the LED is very, very tasteful and very nice. Looks cool. Looks looks authentic. DVD mic 007. This is not that expensive. Shouldn't be over $100. Do not pay more than $100 for this. I mean, don't even pay more than 75. Let's say. I think that if you're gonna spend a lot of money on this, it's a bit. Yeah, it's because the internal hardware it's just an RK3566 in the end, and depending on how much you like the controls, it may it may seem a bit overpriced. I think Psycho Daddy, yeah, 65, 75, maybe what this is worth in when it comes to market, but just be a bit careful. Don't get sucked into the hype. You've got your two analog sticks, so we talked about all this. The screen, yeah, the screen doesn't come. It's sort of just. I mean, you can see where it begins and ends, right? That's the screen. Let me try. Okay, that's a better. You can see the screen here. So, what was I talking about? Yeah, you've got two analog sticks. So these are just normal Switch style sticks. They do click. They have L3 and R3. But I find myself thinking that these are a little bit useless. Maybe they shouldn't have put these here. And they are quite recessed, so they're in the device, so they're a bit more recessed than usual. They don't stick out at all, pretty much. I think that's kind of like they don't stick out much at all. Then you've got your selects here, and you've got start here. Okay, and then you've got your inline triggers here to the left and to the right. There's some screws here, so that it screws in on the sides, which is a little bit different. You've got power button, you've got your micro HDMI, you've got your OS TF card, headphone jack. You've got another button here. I think this is the home button. It has a H and a little H on it, and then on the sides you don't have anything. You have some more screws. It's a little bit thick. It is a little bit thick. Here's a comparison with an RG40XX-H. So it's a little bit on the thick side, but I think that's quite nice actually. I think it's they weren't afraid to make it thick to make it more authentic or more similar to the Game Gear. And then on the bottom here, I don't like the fact that they put this warranty sticker. This is really stupid. I will be peeling that off at some point. I don't care about the warranty for this. You've got the game's TF card slot, the slot 2. You've got a USB-C Type C here, and then you've got volume down and volume up here over here. Then you've got your speakers, your stereo speakers here. Yeah, Drewbo, I think Chunky is kind of good. I think it's kind of good because it's the obsession to making phones really thin doesn't make sense to me. But some devices. You make them a bit chunky, and then it's good. It works out. So about the build quality of this device, so I did mention that it does feel quite premium, or it feels quite different to the other handhelds of this price range. The main thing that contributes to this is the style of plastic that they use. So this plastic is it doesn't show fingerprints that much, and it feels. The texture is really nice. It's not slippery, and it's not too grippy. It's hard to describe actually. I've not seen this type of plastic before, but it's a little bit textured, but it's kind of like a fine texture, and I really like it actually because it doesn't show the fingerprints, and it makes the device like feel more expensive than it actually is, and it's quite cool. It's quite cool. EV, hello, and then Giovanni S. It's been a while since I watched this page. Have I reviewed the RG406V? I've got an RG406V. I've unboxed it and played on it. Yes, it's a good device. It's a good device. I haven't played on it that much. I have streamed on it for a couple of hours, but yes, that is a nice device. Okay, and I just want to talk about the back a bit because there was something unfortunate with my device actually. When I got mine, there's this kind of like scratch in it. So there was a mark here. You can probably just about see it. It's just here where my finger is, and it goes right down. So I'm a little bit bummed out by this because that's a little bit of a quality, QC issue. Hopefully, you guys don't get something like that if you decide to buy this. But yeah, they need to improve on their QC. I remember when I got my Unicorn, my ZPG Air 1 Unicorn, there was a loose screw inside of it, so that's a bit dumb. And then here's like we'll do a shake test. So you can hear like some of the, I think it's the triggers moving around or the buttons moving around a little bit. It's not ridiculous, but it's there. It's there. But the main thing about the build quality is that for me, like the shell and just I think the panel as well, like this sort of the way it looks, how similar it looks to the Game Gear. I think it looks, it makes it feel a bit more expensive than it actually is. Yeah, okay. So and these buttons are rubber membrane. They didn't use the ZPG micro switches, so they are using the rubber membrane buttons here. The top buttons are also rubber membrane. They're not clicky. They're not like those micro switches. They feel like they feel like you press them down a bit and you get some they're like Super Nintendo, a little bit like Super Nintendo shoulders. How they've got a bit more travel, a bit more feeling, rather than just being switches that go up and down. So fully rubber membrane. All right, let's. So I've got the screen at full brightness. So it's a little bit. I mean, I've been playing on the RP Mini, and it's a little bit dark actually. Because the RP Minis have got a really bright screen. So coming to this, it's coming. It's a bit of a it's a little bit of a step down because it's obviously a cheaper device. But I will endeavor to get through this. With the 128 gigabyte card, there are so many Chinese games that they give you with this. It's a bit crazy. I really didn't need them actually, to be honest. So let's just start with a little bit of a test. Oh yeah, it also has Stardew Valley. It has Turtles Shredder's Revenge and whatever this is. I think Streets of Rage remake. Stardew Valley and Celeste. So the Portmaster people would probably not be. Portmaster people will not be happy with this because Portmaster are against the distribution of these kind of games with SD cards. Another funny thing, right, is this device, it ships with if you buy the 128 gigabyte version, it ships with this film. This like Chinese film, the full film. This Studio Ghibli film. So do not. This is super dodgy, right? So don't. It's not Chinese. It's Japanese, of course. But yeah, it comes with this. It comes with this film preloaded. That's a new one for me. Right, let's play. I'm gonna put. Where's the arcade games? I'm gonna put a Street Fighter game on. Here we go. I gotta bloody find it. I think that was okay. Here we go. Was that Street Fighter? And then we'll just try to. Okay, this. I'll play Alpha 2 instead. Actually, I don't usually play Alpha 2. Yeah, sorry, Spirited Away, yeah. I'm not a Ghibli fan, I'm afraid. I do know of Ghibli, though, and I've been to, like, Ghibli shops or whatever before, so I'm not a complete noob. Okay, one other thing is that when you're using the Lovely Child OS, it uses RetroArch, but it has a weird, it has something over the top of it, like a weird menu system, and I find that quite strange. I didn't really know what was going on. So there is a different menu system. I've changed the RetroArch to English just for your benefit, so that's quite useful. Okay, let's turn the volume up. The speakers are quite good, I think. Psycho Daddy, yeah, I think that it's it's very unique. It's a very unique device, this one, and I'm glad that someone made it. It's quite cool. Okay, yeah, Tim C, it's a bit hard to recommend a good 3DS device actually, because sometimes 3DS is quite good on widescreen devices because you can put the screens side by side. I think DS is a bit easier though. Okay, because a lot like DS will work on anything. Let me just make sure my controls are okay. Where's my quick menu? There it is. Okay, just give me 1 second and I'll sort out these controls. I can already feel. So I've played with this like a little bit, but not too much. I already know that the D-pad is quite good. It is quite. It's as you'd expect. It's quite easy to do the special moves and stuff. But I will demonstrate in a moment. So weak kick, strong kick, weak. Okay. All right, let's go. Giovanni, I'll try to play those games on next time I use the 406B. Toby Lee, I did not have a Game Gear. I had a Game Boy and an Atari Lynx. How are the sticks? They're just normal Switch sticks. I don't even think they're whole sensing sticks. Yeah, they're just normal. They're not special. Right, so as you can see, no issues at all. I'm getting beaten up, but like I can get all the special moves out. How much USA? So I don't know the international pricing, EV. I think there might be an AliExpress going around, but I'm not sure if that's official. Yeah, it's really good for this kind of game. The D-pad is good for this kind of game, for sure. Psycho Daddy, I don't mind it too much. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. The audio comes from the bottom here. So you got it left and right. The speakers are okay. They're actually not too bad. They're a little bit tinny, but they're pretty good actually. They're not like they're okay. They're okay. Okay, let me make sure I'm in the camera here. Just give me a moment. Yeah, I'm with Ian actually. I think the text is not it's not obnoxious. It's not huge. It's done. The spacing is quite good around it. It doesn't look cheap. It doesn't make it look cheap to me. Jason L. Oh yeah, Jason L. Okay. So the sticks don't stick out at all. Sorry, that was a little bit quick, but yeah, they're quite deep and they're deeper than most. Deeper than most. Oh, okay. I did some special move, but I don't actually know what I did. Oh, I'm not good at Alpha 2, actually. Okay, so let me just... Sorry, let me read the Gluteus Maximus message. It's quite a long one. So what do I think about the speakers? Okay, so unfortunately I don't have a P. The plus... I haven't used my RGB 10X. Yeah, the RGB 10X is a bit... the sound is not great. It's just normal on that one. I would say that it's... I would say that it's better than the RG35XX Plus Gluteus Maximus, the sound. I'm quite pleased with the sound. Okay, I'm going to switch the game. I'll put another fighting game on. I'll put... where is it? Marvel vs. Capcom. Did it have it? Let me try and... Oh, wait. Oh, Marvel Superheroes, that'll do. I think the battery might be fine on this because I was at 97 and I'm only at 95 now. RK3566 is pretty. It's a pretty non-quantity, so I don't expect it to be you know, terrible in terms of battery life, especially when I'm playing these kind of games. Demetrius, Game Boy Color chain sprite. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry. Oh, okay. Sorry. No, I mean, I didn't have a Game Gear, and whenever I played my Atari Lynx, I always played it next to the plug, which is kind of defeats the purpose, right? But yeah, I didn't. My Game Boy probably lasted a long time. I didn't remember changing the... Oh, what's going on? Okay, there you go. Is the timing different on X-Men or something? Okay, Jason L, thank you for coming by and chatting away with us. Okay, let me just give Hulk an ass kicking. Okay, I feel like the timing in this game is a bit different to Street Fighter. Alright, so there's the logo. Okay. Right, so I'm really bad at this game, so I'm not going to keep playing it. Let's try a platform game. I'll have let's play Sonic, because I put Sonic on the on the cover. So these are my games in English. I just dropped them on earlier. Yeah, the bubble, like the logo is quite... The game KIDDY is like a bit more reflective, but the bubble is I think it's been printed on, so it's always like bright. It looks cool. It looks cool. Oh yeah, another thing about this, right, is they put a lot of bezels. They give you a lot of bezels and filters. Now, I'm not a big fan of these actually, so because they make the picture a bit dark with all of the like interlacing effects. So generally, I would like turn them off myself. I'm not a great. I mean, apart from like the GBA one, which was really cool, I'm not a big fan of these. So I'll end up turning them off, and then I've not figured out how to keep them turned off. So I'm gonna have to do this a few times. All right. So all right. Okay, I can notice here the screen is a little bit green tinted here. On the previous game it was okay. I'm not sure if it's a filter or something. Oh god. Yeah, actually the speakers are pretty good. Because it's really like that sound when you pick up a ring is really like clear. Okay, I will say something about the ergonomics as well. I like the fact that there are two little grips. There are two little grips here. Like they're just subtle, but it does help you hold the device. I do like that. They're not really heavily pronounced, but they're pretty good. They're pretty good. Tim C, I Neo Flip DS. I'm afraid I don't have one, but it's probably... I mean, it's really expensive, right? How much is the Arc? I think the Arc is similar in price. But the Arc does have Android, and it has an extra memory. Maybe there is a cheap Arc, isn't there? There's a cheap Arc and an expensive Arc. D-pad is good. D-pad's good. I like the position as well. I like it how it's high up. Yeah, the cheap Arc. Oh god, the cheap Arc will probably get gamma core as well at some point. Yeah, the sound is quite good. Actually, the sound is surprisingly good. Oh, dare I say it? Is it better than the Retroid Pocket Mini? Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna put a Mario game on after this, just to get another feeling for the platforming abilities of this. Oh god. I need that ring. Okay. Okay. Let's try and beat Robotnik. Oh no. Oh, that was close. 249, the speakers are here. And here. Yeah, the sound is very, it's very clear. And it gets loud. Okay, let's switch game. The Arc uses the same chip, I believe, as well. RK3566. But the thing about the Arc is that it has a 4-inch screen. 249 and whoever asked as well, Tony R. The Arc has a better screen. Definitely. Because it's bigger and it's really bright, that screen. The 4-inch screen which Ambonic are using is quite good. I forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah, volume buttons are here, Tama. All right, let's try something else. Should we try him? Where is he? Bubble is Bubble's okay. It's okay. I mean, it's unique. There's no other handheld called Bubble, right? You're not going to forget which one it is. Bubble's all right. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, the arc is huge. The arc is like almost as big as a as an Odin 2. Okay, let's go Mario World. I rarely play Mario World these days. Okay, I will say the colors in this device are they're not the best on the screen. But I have been using the RP Mini, so I think the colors are just average on the screen. They're not overly tinted in any way. Maybe a little bit green. If I were to say in blue or red. Rimler, welcome back. This is going to be a quick one because I need to get to bed. But I did get a big request, and I've been sitting on this for a couple of days, so I got a request saying, someone wanted me to say how it was. Another device to compare the screen to. Okay, give me a moment. I do have this one ready to go. Can I saturate the colors on the panel? I don't know. You might need to wait for Gamma OS or something along those lines. Okay, I need to kill that guy. I've got killed by the first bloody Cooper before. It does happen. It does bloody happen. That guy does get you. Oh, this one looks a bit... Okay, this... Do you know what? This screen looks a bit better. It does. This one has settings though, right? Miyoo has some screen settings which I played around with. So I may have added some saturation. It gets brighter. I feel like the Miyoo screen gets brighter, but this one is a bit green as well. This one's a bit on the green side. Yeah, the Miyoo Mini Plus screen I think is better than this one. Okay, let me maybe I can restart the game. Okay, let me just quickly do it. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so my Miyoo Mini Plus seems a little bit green actually. Looking here, the colors on the bubble are a bit better, but the Miyoo Mini Plus is a bit sharper. I wonder if is there a filter or something on this? Is there some kind of something doesn't seem right. Any shaders or filters? No, overlay. Okay, nothing there. It does seem a little bit softer. Right, I'll just leave that like this for a moment. I'll check the stream. Yeah, it's acceptable, and the colors are okay. The colors are okay. Tim C, do I still use my Ioneer Pocket Air? Yes, I do now and again, but it hasn't come out for a while because there's been a lot of releases. I use my Ioneer Pocket S a bit more. DCI Karuga asks, DCI Karuga, Dragon Punch easy? Yes, it is. Dragon Punch is quite good on this device. Feels quite comfortable. I will say on the game KIDDY Bubble, there are a lot of shaders and things that they put on and overlays. Toby Lee, am I having more fun with the Bubble than Retro Mini? I mean, all the games are better, right? The old games are better. Okay, you can use RetroArch to saturate the colours. I don't. Oh yeah, there's some colour shaders and stuff, aren't there? Okay, let me turn this off. So that was a guest appearance by the Retroid. By the Miyoo, not the Retroid. Okay, so what am I going to do? 249, do the sticks have cardinal snapping? Very good question, and I'm not sure how to test this. Give me a second. I'll play this level of Mario, and then we'll try start the PSP emulator and test it. Oh god. Oh, so actually there is a funny issue with this. Okay, I've just remembered there is an issue with this, which does probably need fixing. I think the screen is doing something weird. It's 54.5 Hertz. So here's another thing. I don't know how they've got to that number, but there is something weird going on with that. Let me try turning... Okay, let me try turning this off. I thought that was going to happen. Oh, okay. So... Alright, let's just check the screen refresh rate. Okay, that's alright. That's alright actually. Because I was looking at that earlier, that 54 Hertz, and I was thinking, is something going wrong? But that actually looks alright. 59.96. That's not too far off the mark. That's alright. Because I am noticing some weird... is there some lag? Is there some lag happening here? It's been a while since I played Mario World. There's a little bit of choppiness in this game, but I don't know why. Okay. As you can see as well, I think the D-pad is quite good for this type of game. Rimler asking about the Odin 3. I think they are taking feedback for the Odin 3. They've started their product research cycle. I bet what they're doing right is they're wondering what the hell is it going to be, because a lot of these companies are probably thinking what we're going to make next. Yes, something does feel a little bit off about this FPS here. Might be the core. It might be the Super Nintendo core. Yeah, 249. The D-pad is good. I mean, you just saw me whiz through that level of Mario World and play a bit of Street Fighter. I'm quite happy with the D-pad. All right, let me quit out of this, and I'm going to put a PSP game on, but I know that the PSP has some. We can check the sticks because I think there was a question about that. Okay, I'm running out of time. This is going to be a short stream because I need to get to bed. But let's at least try and do this. Where's PSP? Okay. They do give you a lot of PSP games. Let's try. Tekken 6. Are the thumb grips swappable like the... Oh, I'm not sure actually. They don't look like they are. I don't want to try pulling these. That is a feature of the that particular stick, you know, the Retroid Magic X and now Ambinix stick. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into this settings screen, press this button. Okay, so it's going to be a bit small for you to see. Hopefully you can see that. And then we'll see if this has snapping. It's... I think there's... I feel like there's no snapping, or minimal snapping, let's say. I feel like the snapping... Yeah, I'm not detecting much. I'm not detecting much. It might be a little bit, but not... No, I don't think there is. I don't think there is. It's not bad. I mean, for these kind of cheap Switch sticks, I don't think it's that bad. Let me try again. Oh God. What's happening here? Okay, let me try again. So that's a right. Let's just go around, try and go around in a circle. I mean, they're not as good as the Retroid sticks, but they're not terrible. They're okay. They're okay. I mean, to be expected on a cheaper device, but it's not bad. I think not bad. It's an RK3566 SNES, so pretty low end. I wouldn't, I would try not to go any lower than that these days. Okay. Yes, SNES. Yeah, it should be the same as that one. It should be the same as the 353 series. Okay, I'm going to put maybe one last... I don't have much... I don't know why they put Saturn games on here, but let's play something else. Let's try a Dreamcast game. I mean, it might just die with a Dreamcast game, but let's see how it fares. I remember Dreamcast on RK3566 is not great. Oh, okay. There's some requests for N64. N64 and PS1. Okay. Sorry. N64 then. Is he on it? Yeah, he is. This could be a shit show, but I'm not sure. Oh, it's okay. Mario. Oh wow. It's me, Mario. Let's get the FPS up for you. Okay, not bad, not bad. Was Mario 30 FPS? I thought Mario was 60, right? Let's find out. Yeah, Anez, I think that, if you wanted to play... I mean, we haven't played Game Gear games. Yeah, Ian, there's a problem with my chat. It's going on to 2 lines, because I made a load of changes earlier today to try to fix the lag problem, and I don't know how it got changed, but the chat was broken after I did everything. But you probably noticed today that there's not been any lag. Yeah, there's not been any lag issues, and there's no drop frames, so that's brilliant. But unfortunately, I lost my chat. Okay, let's go. This feels wrong to play. This feels wrong to play Mario on a device that looks like a Game Gear. Oh, you can get this for 16.8. Okay, that's pretty good. That's not too bad. Raphael asks, do I think it performs better than H700? I think some things will be better and some things will be worse. So it'll be a bit of a wash, like some games will run better on one, but then worse on the other. This kind of thing. but they are pretty similar. Maybe the H700 is a bit less, slightly less. And you can get Android for this. For RK3566, but not this device. It doesn't have enough memory, I think. Yeah, this. You know what? The speakers are all right. The speakers aren't bad at all. Oh, I think Psycho Daddy. I think I've just sold a GK Bubble to Psycho Daddy. No, they're bottom firing. They're firing out the bottom. They're here. The two speakers are here. D-pad's pretty good. Pride Tunes. Affiliate links. I don't do affiliate links actually. I think there's only one. There's only like Keep Retro. No, not Keep Retro. 2 Retro and Mech DIY. I have affiliate links for. Other stuff I don't. I mean, it's not a big deal for me. I'm not like. It's not my. It's not really my livelihood, streaming. I don't really make a lot of money. It's not really a money-making thing for me, so I don't care too much about it. Is this Kyle? So I've talked about this earlier in the stream. It does feel quite good. The plastic is good. It's surprisingly good actually. That's what hit me. That's what hit me when I picked this up. I thought, wow, the plastic is, or the device feels a little bit more expensive than it actually is, in my opinion. I didn't realize it was on AliExpress because I thought it was just the Chinese release for now, but I may be wrong. 249. I've sold you on the KIDDY V10. The V10 is quite a, yeah, I mean, this is a good impulse buy. I think this is brilliant for GBA. I like the V10. Yeah, there's red and black options. So I think Gamma has the red one. If you want to follow him on Twitter, there's some. He has some images of the red one in real life, and I don't know if Deadfred has. I think Deadfred has the black one, right? You can check him out as well. Deadfred is a friend of the channel. Yeah, Anez, I think Gamma is working on like a low end version of Gamma OS, and I feel like I don't want to speak for him, but you know he's got one of these. It's RK3566. I feel like he will want to put it on here. Okay, here we go. So Mario 64. I mean, Mario 64 is a relatively easier game to run on N64. So let's move over to, let's drop a PS1 game quickly, and then I'll be going to bed. So let's just see what PS1 games they've got. So yeah, I mean it's fully Chinese, man. It's fully Chinese. Let's just see. That's Ridge Racer. Let's try and do a quick one. Tekken 3 would be quick. Yeah, Tekken 3 would be quick, but I've kind of played. Let's play Crash Team Racing. Brian S. Dead or Alive 2 for Dreamcast, right? Let me put that on. It's not that good. It's not that good. Okay, I'll put it on after this, Brian. Dead or Alive 2, but it was like 30 FPS. It wasn't full speed. $249, no problem at all. Okay, I'll just drop an arcade game, I think. Single rest. Okay, sorry, I need to put the FPS counter on for you guys. I need to figure out the software. Like, I'm not too familiar with this different OS that they're using. So there could be some things which I miss. I will put the enhanced resolution on. Oh, it is on. Okay, it's on by default. That's interesting. Okay, Raphael, no problem at all. No problem. Whoa, whoa. Okay, I did notice a little FPS drop at the beginning. It wasn't too serious, but there was, when everyone was on the screen, I think it was like maybe a couple of FPS off full speed. Oh yeah, there you go again. So maybe with enhanced resolution, it's not going to be perfect. At the beginning, there's a couple of, like, you lose maybe 3 FPS or something. Oh god. What? It's like a Mario star, isn't it? Yeah, so this section here, you lose maybe 5 FPS. Oh no! Oh shh! Oh no! Okay, let's try and get back to the front. Oh, that's a bit OP. That is. those 2 power-ups. Those 2 power-ups really saved it. Okay, not bad, not bad. I think if you want full speed, absolute full speed, probably can turn enhanced resolution off. But it was still playable for me. Raphael, Ambernick are not. I mean, take it from me, Ambernick are not finished yet. They're not finished yet. Psycho Daddy is asking how the triggers and bumpers. Yeah, the triggers are fine. If you're okay with this layout, I think they're perfectly fine. They're good. Good. They're a bit more, let's say, spongy than other handhelds. Like on these, you know, these are like clicky style, aren't they? Like you're just directly pressing a switch. They're either on or they're off. With these are a bit more like the spongier type, where you can feel a bit of post travel, a bit of pre travel. You know, you can activate the button, you can go straight through, or you can hold the button and just, you know, dab it lightly. It's like a, you know, if you ever used like an SLR camera, like a camera or something, it's a little bit like that. All right, what was the other game? Dead or Alive 2 for, I think it was it Brian? Brian S. I'll put this on as the final game, so at least we've got a mix of games that we tried today, and then I can get to bed. Where are we? Dead or Alive 2. So this game doesn't run too well. It's don't expect anything perfect on Dreamcast side. I think probably some 2D games are going to work well on Dreamcast. Okay, Philip L is asking which one is better, RG35XX SP or Game KIDDY Bubble. So I think they're quite different. They're you're missing the sticks on the SP. You got the unique layout. You've got the unique layout on the SP, so it really feels like it's up to you about the form factor. Like, do you prefer, do you want to play Game Boy games? Do you want the Game Boy nostalgia? Or do you want the Game Gear nostalgia? Philip Lolly asking about the Hedge. Now, yeah, the Hedge is a bit better, a better comparison. Now, I'm quite fond of the Hedge. I think the Hedge is a good device. And if it was up to me, I would probably get the Hedge purely because it's really heavily supported by firmware. There's a lot of development on it. It's smaller. The battery is not as big. The battery is about 3,300, I think, compared to this one, which is 4,000. So a bit more portable as well. So for me, the 35XX Hedge is the one that I would choose out of the two. But this has got some unique, there's some unique aspects about this. You got the Game Gear nostalgia factor. You got the two sticks. You got the D-pad, which you don't see anywhere at this sort of price point. You only see it in the Arc. It's quite a unique device, this one. Yeah, the RG35XX Hedge is, even the 4.0. I like the 4.0 a lot because the screen is quite nice on it. Yeah, Raphael, if you've already got an RP2S, you're gonna, yeah, probably not gonna want to buy anything else in this lower end. RBM. I think if you want to play this game, Brian. Oh, sorry, I missed the jiggle physics. Oh, actually, yeah. When you've got two people on the screen, there's no jiggling here anyway. It goes down to about 40 FPS. So you could probably play this out with some frame skip, like we're seeing now. Like it's playable, but it's not full speed. Still kind of impressive, but for me, I wouldn't. Yeah, I mean, I've got other devices on it. It's not bad, but it's not full speed. When plugged in, I mean, it should be the same. Should be the same when you plug it in. I think if you stick frame skip onto 1, you'll get a stable 30, and then it's probably fine. Oh. No, I'm gonna go to bed soon. I'm gonna go to bed. Yeah, there's some graphical issues on his head there. That's not in the original. Okay, let's beat this. Let's beat Tina up. Oh, I slapped her in the face. That's not very nice. Oh, God. Oh, she's got my leg. Oh, she's got my arm as well. Oh, okay. Okay, so we are nearing the end of the stream. This has been the Game KIDDY Bubble. I hope you've enjoyed this little whistle-stop tour of what it can do. And congratulations to Psycho Daddy on your purchase. Let's watch this cutscene. Thank you to Mr. Relax. Thank you to Anez, Ayan, Raphael, Ryan Lowe, Brian S, Rimler. Thank you for subscribing. Philip L, Corny Puddle. Thanks for staying from the beginning. Who else? 249. Brian S. I might have said your name twice. Pride Tunes. Who else is here? Tony R. Doc's Disc. Anyone else who I missed? Thank you very much. I did stream earlier today on the Retroid Pocket Mini, so you can check out that stream as well. I will try to fix the chat next time because the chat should be at the bottom of the screen rolling around, but I think I broke it when I was tuning the stream for network issues. But anyway, thanks for all the kind messages, and I will see you next time. Bye now.